Version 2 is out for your Zoyi MD1 LCM meter and it's amazing. You can now use 0.1 volts to test components and some additional values are available in capacitance mode. Updating is not straightforward though, but I'll show you how it's done step by step. When updating to version 2, you'll need to recalibrate the tool. So you will need the following resistor values in ohm: 1, 10, 100, 1K, 10K, 100K, 1 million, 10 million. Do not use wire-wound resistors, carbon resistors are recommended. To update, you'll need a USB-C cable and a computer. I'm using Windows, but macOS works too. Download the update from Zoyi website, the link is in the description. Then, with the MD1 switched off, turn it on by pressing the left and right buttons simultaneously. The meter will display USB boot. Now plug the meter into your computer and a USB drive will appear. Now simply drag the update file onto the drive. The display will show the upgrade being performed and will only last a few seconds. At the end, the MD1 will restart and it's done. Check the version number in the menu to confirm the successful upgrade. Now go into the menu by holding the menu button. Things are not so straightforward here. The left and center button are your up and down arrows. The right button is the enter button. First, the language will have reverted to Chinese. The language menu is the first one on the list, so you just need to select it with the right button, then change the language with either the left or center button. Push the right button to confirm and go back to the menu. Now scroll down using the center button until Calibrate appears. Select it with the right button. You are into calibration mode when the menu is highlighted in yellow. Here the center button will cycle through all the resistor values that need to be used. The left button will start the calibration. Let's begin from 0, which means 0 ohm. You don't need a 0 ohm resistor, you can just short the tweezers, but before you do that, I'd recommend you cleaned it with some alcohol for best conductivity. Short the tweezers and hold it really steady. Now press the left button. The screen will say start, which actually means calibration has started, please wait. This will last around 20 seconds. At the end, the meter will beep and will show OK. If NG, not good, is shown, well, something went wrong. Once the display shows OK, move to the next resistance value using the center button. Place the relevant resistor onto a soft mat and push the tweezers down onto its legs with your fingers. While keeping good contacts, press the left button to start the calibration and wait 20 seconds. Once the meter has beeped and displayed OK, move to the next value using the center button and repeat for all the resistors until you reach the open value. Here you can just run the calibration while leaving the tweezers open, that is, not touching anything. Once this is done and all the values have been calibrated, you can exit the menu by holding the menu button. If you test those same resistors now in resistance mode, you will find that the MD1 reads a very precise value. Now make yourself a cup of tea, the MD1 is now updated and recalibrated.